series. So today we're on page 18 under the head, I think it's 17 and 18 maybe. Anyway, under the heading, God Speaks in the Scriptures. And when we read from that psalm, we're going to read some different terms or whatever for, names for God's Word. And one that came to me back in the summer, I was sitting on my back porch, had just been reading God's Word, and it just hit me. Like, God's Word is truly a love letter to me and you, truly. We may know somebody that we think would be willing to give their lives for us, but you know what? Jesus did. He really did. And so, you may in the, in your back of your dresser or something like that, you may have a little stack of love letters, and through the years you might go back and reread those or something like that, and they bring back warm, fuzzy feelings. But, God's Word, His love letter to us, it doesn't look like a love letter, okay? It's fat, a lot of words in small print and no pictures, okay? So, and he says, if we diligently seek him, then we will find him, okay? So we actually have to put some work into this relationship, into reading this love letter and finding the message that he has for us of this reconciliation to us, that he's made a way. So let's just remember that it's not going to look like his love letter to us doesn't look like, it's like bigger than David Copperfield. That's how I compare most books to, because that's the fattest book I ever had to read was David Copperfield. Never want to have to do that one again. That was for high school English. Anyway, so God's Word is a love letter to us. Let's treasure it. Let's look in there. Let's dig in there and see what he has for us even today, along with all those other terms that we'll find in Psalms for his word for us. But he loves us, and let's love other people. Let's reflect God's love to other people by one thing, spending time in his word so that we can reflect that to other people, right? For our good and his glory, y'all.